We are here live at Level Up Arena. That is at Hyvee Arena. Lloyd, how you doing today?
Pretty good. Just walked in the door.
Absolutely. You absolutely did. Well, that's right, folks.
We got a little bit of an overview camera work. Players are kind of getting set up. We're kind of getting our technical issues set up. First time we've been at this physical location, so it's been interesting.
Putting damage in a big forward smash. Oh, my goodness. Taking that first stock at 150%. Get anything going against him. 193% now. A quick forward smash is really the only thing that's going to take him out now. 200% Bowser living forever against Joker. Now Garrett getting caught in that whirl. Ooh, that's forward smash. We see Arsene. Now that's going to do it right there. Jab attack, even just a jab at 200% is going to be enough. Now we see Protosol playing a little smart there, holding out on the platform, waiting for Arsene to tick down as much as possible because Joker's just not nearly as terrifying without that Arsene. Working on some audio issues still. Trying to make things better. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Forward smash, again, without Arsene, not going to be enough to actually kill Bowser, but does take away his stage presence, giving Garrett a little bit of room to breathe. Now this is a best of 7, I believe. Back here, they're trying to set up with an up smash, but he goes up and he does take the stock even without the Arsene. So now we've got Garrett one stock over Protosol. Again, going for those forward smashes, almost out of desperation at this point. Everything he can to get rid of this Bowser before it's too late, but Bowser with rage is a scary Bowser, going out a little bit, trying to get that forward air. Ooh, still not going to be enough, living to 191. Arsene not quite charged. That'll be enough, though. Garrett takes game number 1 in our set of 7. Joker beats the Bowser. At this point, I'm just glad that our lobby has held out for as long as it has. The City Corporate Esports Cup, the finals of the 2022 season. Smash Brothers Losers Finals currently on the screen between Garrett and Protosol. And hopefully, that bomb coming in clutch. Now he's in a bad spot. Going to get caught with that forward smash. Well played by Protosol. That bomb disrupts a lot of recoveries. It's an extremely useful tool. Goes deep and doesn't get anything for it. See both players just trying to play the neutral right now, trying to line something up without overcommitting. Joker's counter, of course, without Arsene, only charges the meter and avoids the knockback. Doesn't actually counter anything. Runs up, hits with the sword spin, and takes the stock. Protosol takes game 2 pretty convincingly. We'll see if Garrett decides to stick with the Joker or if he goes with something away every time. You will start getting punished for it, and we saw that there. Garrett jumping up. But that up B, that recovery from Link, that sword is so strong, catching him and sending him off the side. Once again, we see Proto in charge of the match, not by a lot, 130% on his first stock here. It's pretty close match still. Definitely not the end of. Ooh. And he's able to come back, barely able to recover that. Coming from low, but it doesn't matter. Rob's going to spin those arms, and it's going to take Protosol out in similar fashion to the way he lost his first stock. You've got a sword spin, or you got giant robot arms, but either way. Oh, no. Unfortunately, Garrett just lost his second stock to what appeared to be a SD suicide. Goes for that forward smash, but cancels it out when he realizes he's not going to walk into it that easily. He's doing everything he can to get Protos off the stage, but it doesn't matter. Hits him with that forward smash. Again, a 2-stock advantage over Garrett. So we've got Protosol taking game number 3, and Rob does have quite a few kill options, but a lot of them, from what I understand, require you to be off the stage, going out deep, using his really great recovery, exactly like that, going way down there to hit that spin, bouncing off the stage, missing the tech. Protosol bounces right off into that blast zone. That is where Rob's going to shine because he can really recover from anywhere. It's just such an amazing recovery. So going that deep to really get things rolling. And so far, we've still got a great match here between Garrett and Protosol. Again, drops the shield just a little too early. Garrett taking that stock. And now he's seeing once again in charge. But again, Garrett's just putting the work on him here, guarding this ledge like his life depends on it, because at this point it literally does. He's going to be able to recover, avoiding that bomb, but not the second one. Again, that throwing that bomb straight down, and Proto going out with that nair, able to take the stock, evening it up, but unfortunately having 117% when he almost gets on stage, able to punish that, just barely avoiding that forward smash. He's going to want to finish the stock ASAP. And it looks like he may... No, not enough. Throwing the gyro straight up, though. Catching that recovery, keeping him down off the side. Unfortunately, unable to really trap him there, but that'll do it. I don't know what that attack is called. Just spinning your arms like that, but it's terrifying. Oh, that probably wouldn't have been enough to secure the stock here, but again, you don't want Link standing in the center of the stage like that. You want to take that stage control away from him as quickly as possible. The setups he has with his projectiles is just too powerful for him to be standing there flat-footed, but that will be enough, and it is. Garrett takes game number 5, putting him up 3-2, and 1 win away from making himself our grand finals participant. One of those is extremely dangerous for Bowser. If Garrett can just avoid that, whether he ground dodge or roll through it, he should be able to punish that very well. But ooh, the big back air from Bowser, taking the second stock already, and now we have a 3-1 advantage for Protosoul. He does not want his turn to be over yet, but Garrett doesn't seem to care about that. He goes ahead and he cleans up that first stock, and now we have a 2-1 stock match. Is very much so still in the running for either player. Neither one of them wants to give up here. Up too much to yourself. So it only takes 3 or 4 hits from Bowser to kill you. So you've got to get him up to 150+% without taking 3 or 4 hits. And there you go. We see that big forward smash. He was able to dodge it. Unfortunately, was unable to make anything happen from it. Ooh, the Bowser bomb coming in. Of course, that's a fantastic tool for breaking shields, but otherwise, honestly, Sephiroth has just been a menace since the beginning. Pretty sure he's won every matchup that he's been in since the beginning of the tournament. I don't know that for a fact. Don't have the bracket in front of me, but I have not seen that. Oh my goodness, so Garrett there, taking that forward smash stock, squeezed that Arsene, and I think for the first time, not the first time, I have seen this, but coming out with an early lead strong. Unable to take the stock there with that sword splashing. I'm not entirely sure what that attack is called, but it's dangerous, extremely dangerous, both for his enemy and for himself. Last time we saw these match up, I believe he went right off the side with that by mistake, but that up tilt coming in clutch, stabbing that sword directly. Forward tilt, taking the first stock now, even back up, took almost no percentage on this stock. So now we've got a very even game again, almost to the got Joker, a very quick combo-heavy character, and Sephiroth, not so quick, still quick enough, but his hits, they're just big hits. You got to avoid those at all costs. In a lot of ways, he plays like a heavy. He hits extremely hard. I want to avoid those big, massive mutant swords here. Awesome. It's a big sword. Oh, Arsene out now, just trying to do work here. That meter's running low. If he can't take the stock here with Arsene, he's going to be putting himself at a disadvantage. He goes deep for the recovery, trying to use that counter to hit Sephiroth. Oh, and a brilliant play by Gabriel, using that no Arsene, using the counter, stops the knockback and charges his Arsene meter, taking that explosion from Sephiroth, filled up the Arsene, brought him back immediately and now able to take that second stock. It was a beautiful play. He jumps right into a big back air and almost stock. Now we see Joker at 127% with no Arsene. At this point, he's in big danger. If he does it again, he goes to the counter again, unable to space it correctly, but using that to come back to the stage, that's going to make Dias' edge guarding a lot less effective. He used that explosion to trap people to the ledge many, many times, and it's really potent. Joker having an answer for that is probably not something he wanted to see. Gerber playing like a man possessed here, really trying to make something happen. Ooh, but he takes that tilt, loses the stock, but with a 70% lead. And that Arsene is filling up very quickly. Almost full already. One more hit, gonna have it, and that should be enough. At 70% with Arsene out, Sephiroth is now in mortal danger. Will he go out for the recovery? He will not try to go for the recovery. He tries to pick. Oh no! Takes the back air at the edge of the stage. Sephiroth takes game number 1 and surprising turnaround. It looks like Air Bear really had that one in the bag, but unfortunately Dias was still able to slash him right out of existence. So game 1 goes to Dias, and we'll see where we take game 2 to. We're going to get a level stage swap. It's a little bit easier to see what stages that we're swapping to, or not swapping to in this case, as we go back to Final Destination. Oh, maybe. Changing our minds. We're going to go to Pokemon Stadium 2, everybody's favorite starter stage, probably the most played competitive stage in all of Smash Brothers. To the point that it's become a meme. We're going to stick with the Joker and the Sephiroth. Moving into game number 2, we'll see if Gare Bear can make this happen, or if Dias is going to continue his path of destruction he's cut through our bracket here. Getting right into it here. Yeah, that shield effectively able to stop those hits without really giving up anything. But unfortunately, get those blocks. You have to be able to capitalize on that. You have to be able to punish them right here. There's a great opportunity for a big punish, but unfortunately was unable to do so. Got a couple hits in, but not enough. Now we've got Arsene and the wing out. Very similar mechanics. Sephiroth doesn't have a meter or a bar the way that Arsene does, but the wing does appear in high percentages, disadvantage to the opponent, whether 5% or stock. Arsene out again already, reflects the explosion and takes the stock from Dias. He was not expecting that. It's a beautiful use of the reflect from Joker. Sephiroth, of course, having his own reflect there, but nothing Joker throws is nearly as potent as that explosion. Ooh, that sword stab. It is so unassuming. It's just a little sword, pokes straight up in the air, but I have seen it do so much work. It hurts. It hurts a lot. Imagine being stabbed by a sword. Probably doesn't feel great. But Joker doesn't have to. He knows for sure that it is not fun. And everything he can here to avoid these hits. He's going to want to hold that shield, but he does get hit by the explosion. We have a most even match again. That back air does a lot of knockback, and he's going to hit twice, keeping him from getting back to the stage. Now we see Dias with the advantage, stocks to 1. Everybody's doing a great job answering a lot of the things that he was getting bullied by earlier this week. So making a lot of progress as far as finding an answer to some of these attacks, some of these setups. Arsene out again already. Unfortunately, doesn't recover to the edge, so he takes a free hit every time he does get hit. Using the recovery there, counter rather, able to get Sephiroth off stage. That big forward smash, evening up the game. Percentage-wise, not so much, but Arsene dropping here. He's going to have a long road back. Got to stay alive long enough for Arsene to come back out and hope that he can get something going. Pops that counter a little too soon, doesn't actually gain anything from it. Is covering these recoveries very well. Not going to want it there. He jumps over the sword. That's terrifying, having that charging in your face like that. It makes you want to try to roll out of there, but of course that covering the roll would have been very bad. And then we see the up tilt again. Or is it the up smash? Maybe it is the smash, and I don't know the difference. But stabbing that sword straight into Joker, taking it off the top blast zone. We have Dias taking game number 2 as well. Looking a little dire now for Gare Bear. And again, this is the best of 7. So you do need to get to 4 wins before it's over, or in the case of Gare Bear coming in from loser's bracket, you do have to get to 4 wins twice. Take the first place prize home today. We're going to see a swap from Joker over to the Rob, and I'm not sure I like that decision. I think Joker was doing a great job. You know, a few missed hits here and there really being the only trouble he's having. But if he's not feeling confident in his choice, then that's really ultimately what matters. And we've seen his Rob do plenty of work. But right now, he sees Rob getting worked off stage there, barely able to land. That gyroscope just trying to keep him from doing whatever he wants over there, charging fireball, shooting those little black orbs. I don't even know what those are. I've played through Final Fantasy VII more times than I can count, and I still have no idea what attacks are half the time. All I know is down air is emotionally scarring. That's all I'm going to say for like the people in the world who have not played that game. That's kind of hard to spoiler alert something 30 years old, but we're going to go ahead and keep it safe around here. Oh, great snipe with the laser beam, interrupting that fireball. Not having the option to deflect that is going to be a little bit harder to deal with. A very big explosion. Sephiroth's trying to use his own gyroscope against Rob, dropping it down there, trying to get that hit. And there's the explosion. Taking that first stock has been a nuisance for sure. As if the sword wasn't dangerous enough. Sephiroth's specials devastating. Just absolutely devastating. Armor to power through and land a hit there. Big Indian smash coming out of that down air from Garrett. That was a beautiful spike. And of all the ways to kill people in Smash Brothers, that is still by far my favorite. Getting those big spikes, it feels so visceral. And so much impact when those hit. Some characters have, they do a little bit better than others. Rob's is one of those that has a lot of impact. That giant, slightly delayed burst of flame coming out. Was forward again, possibly? Nope. Looks like maybe Dice tried to air dodge to avoid a spike. And then falling too far down, unable to recover. So that's a second stock away. Now Gare Bear is looking poised to take this game, but unfortunately goes far out there. And with a sword that long, you don't even really have to go that far. He gets out there and he takes that stock, and now we have a mostly even third stock out of both players. Dias using his purple orb, just trying to put some damage on Gare Bear from a distance before going in for the kill. Will that? Nope, it will not hit, but it does take space away. So sometimes in Smash, even when you know something won't hit, just taking away a possible space, somebody to come and recover through, can be all that you need. Is that a taunt that we just saw at a Gare Bear? I believe that was a taunt before taking game 3. Not out of this yet. I've got a 2-1 set lead for Dias, but Garrett's he's not ready to go home yet. choose another, go back to the final destination. It looks like we're going to go back to FD. One of my favorite stages. I definitely like Final Destination. I'm really bad at platforms, personally. Jumping up onto them, falling down through them. I struggle greatly with that. So, FD is a personal favorite. I don't have to deal with those. If I recall correctly, just earlier today, we saw Garrett on Bob really well on FD compared to platform stages. May have not been a great pick for Dias, but we'll see what happens. Those back airs and forward airs from Rob, just slight movement to avoid getting hit. Good spacing, but unfortunately not landing those attacks. Ooh. Again, we see the sword pokes. The Rob, one of the greater recoveries in the game, really comes back from that distance. That's going to be a big punish there. Unfortunately, not the biggest punish. Should be enough to take a stock here, especially if he goes for it. Oh no, he gets spiked. Nice, channeling that from the last game. Said, you're not the only one that has one of those. And he just soared straight through the stage. Even. Taking that stock to the back air. Coming out of Rob. Eats it up quick. Both these players seem pretty comparable as far as skill levels go. It's hard to say. I've only seen them play a couple times, but it's been a joy so far. Casting these games and watching them play. That's a big boom. He falls right into it. Unfortunately, that is going to be stock number 2 gone from Bear. Ice, looks like he's done playing around. He's here to happen. He's doing just that. This is only going to be game win 3 for Dias. So this is not tournament danger here for Bear, but he does not want to fall that far down. He doesn't want to be in the position where one more loss can take him out of it. Oh no, and he uses that attack just a little too low. I think that was a misinput. Falling with the in lag there, unable to recover, not even getting a chance to recover. Rob definitely could from that height make it back, but unfortunately never even able to start up the jetpack. And now he is in that position we were just talking about. This is possibly the last match that we're going to see in the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup 2020 for our Smash Ultimate. If Dias takes this last game here, he will be our number 1. He'll be our champion, and he will take home the first place prize. Spot riding on this game here, not to put any kind of pressure out on the players, of course, but spot riding on this particular match. And we see going to Battlefield, sticking with Rob and Sephiroth. I'm not sure Dias has chosen anyone other than Sephiroth. And so far, I feel pretty comfortable in saying that he didn't. And he's doing a great job, being quite terrifying. Make anything happen here. Trying to put some damage on him, but he has a hard time getting in close enough to hit Sephiroth for all these projectiles. And of course, it's the delay. Purple orbs is really terrifying. You know they're going to hit you. You have to be shielding at the right time, which opens you up for grabs and other such nonsense that you don't want to get hit by, especially with an explosion coming in. It can be stressful. Gonna want to try to finish this stock off as quickly as possible. Not want that. Oh no! Dias goes for a down air off the edge there. Just a little too far off to the side, and that is one of those down airs that you do not recover from until you hit ground. Or in this case, blast zone. So, Bear taking a free stock at this point. I don't think he's gonna mind too much. As we say in the business, we take those. He's feeling pretty good about that one right now. Hopefully that momentum will carry with him, and we'll see if he can take another game here. Or if Dias will be able to recover and not let that bother him enough continue on his war crime path here and finish this grand finals off. Trying to snipe him with that big laser there. Dash attack not able to connect. They're trying to punish each other here, but they're both of them just a little bit too far apart. But that back air placed perfectly, taking that first stock from Gabriel. Now, even stocks, but not much percent. The gyro at that range, able to knock it back just out of range of recovery. Unfortunately, not going to make it back. Honestly, I feel personally when that happens to me is more frustrating than just getting hit to the blast zone. I hate so much do I dislike getting right to the edge and not being able to make it far enough to grab. That almost what could have been always hurts a little bit more than a blast zone death. But Gaius not looking like it's bothering him much. Already coming back out strong and putting some hurt on him, but at this point, Air Bear is up a stock. Was up a stock, but now this is what we call a tournament stock, folks. At this point, Air Bear loses this stock. He's out of the tournament and it's all over. Gaius will be our winner. This is the point of the tournament where you are feeling the most pressure for sure. Hopefully he can't hear me as well. I'm trying to mess with his nerves or anything here, but he's got a lot riding on this one stock, and it looks like it's still very possible that he could take this game. Like I said, 100%, definitely within that kill range. Now that regrab, he's not going to have invulnerability. Could have definitely tried to punish him with a down air there, but he's playing it safe, just trying not to get hit. But at this point, we're past playing safe. You're going to have to get in there and be a little aggressive and go for things that you would otherwise not want to. You need to finish him off ASAP. Every time you hit him and don't kill him, he's going to be able to put a little bit more percent on you. And he goes for the downer again, just a little too far off stage. He faces that one. And Care Bear takes that. So now we have a 3-2 set. Care Bear only 2 wins away now from resetting our grand finals. Uphill battle, but we'll see if he can do it. See which stage we decide to go with here. Garrett's last stand or Garrett's last match. Going to Battlefield either way.
Start the battle.
Rob and the Sephiroth. And we'll see which one of our players comes out of this on top.
3, 2, 1, go!
That last match was definitely Dias's lose. Esting twice, unfortunately. In a match where he otherwise very likely would have been able to finish this off and take that W. We'll see if he's playing here with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. Or if he continues to stay calm, sit back and stick to his game plan and really punish everything that he can. Putting up that percentage, but Care Bear, he's taking the momentum and he's running with it. Interrupting everything that Dice is trying to do here. Making it look convincing. Goes for that. Waiting for Dice to mash out of that berry. Going for the up smash. Very smart, but unfortunately unable to connect. And Dice will take that first stock with that big back air. That momentum seems to have really slowed down. Going to be a punish coming from that, but misses back air, so the punish not terrible there. So that spin move, of course, very, you have to commit to it. It's a lot. There's a lot of end lag there, so if you miss it or if it's blocked like that, you are opened up to smash attacks, you're opened up to grabs who you're playing against. Luckily for Care Bear, Sephiroth's grabs was nothing to about, and it looks like maybe another miss input from Dice. Falling off the edge there. I didn't even see recovery coming out from him. could have been an end lag from another attack or maybe an aerial dodge that I missed, but he's gonna definitely want to clean that up if he wants to take home the first place prize here today at the Kansas City Corporate Ocean is terrifying. You know, it's scary enough when they're fast, but I think it's that much more terrifying when they're that slow. It just barely able to get that ledge grab from the aerial dodge. I thought that explosion was going to catch him there. It hits him with the up B, sword slashes at the edge, takes that stock, and now once again, Garrett in a position where his tournament stock is on the line. A lot of shield damage we saw there. Oh, they trade, but unfortunately the down air from Rob trading with that recovery, able to spike, and now both players on their last stock. I didn't realize that you could trade with Sephiroth's recovery like that. Generally, sword characters have a big disjoint on that weapon, so that their hit will go through without them actually taking any damage. Garrett either knowing something I didn't know or getting a pleasant surprise. Either way, another big spike coming out of Rob. Going for those down airs at the edge again. That's very risky after seeing the best last match from that exact same attack. I'm a little nervous. I'm over here sweating in the caster's couch here, just trying to keep up with what's going on and making sure that trying to share as much information as I have here. And he goes for it again with that down air. Oh man, if that hits, that's going to be a sad end for Garrett here. That is a huge hit. And he gets the down air on the edge. His recovery goes slightly above the edge, and Garrett takes the win. And now we are at 3-3, I believe. Now, at this point, the next game is everything. The Garrett wins, and we reset the finals, the grand final bracket, and we start over with another best of 7. Where we see Dias take the win and the tournament. Here we go, getting started. The last match of our grand finals. One way or another, we see a reset or a victory. Back to Final Destination. Battlefield twice in a row. Rob took the win. I'm not sure that the platforms probably make more of a difference than I was giving him credit for. See if Dias can turn this thing back around. Hopefully his nerves aren't spiked a little bit there. Sephiroth most certainly was. Great combo work, just being able to keep him off the ground in disadvantage state as long as possible. Going for that slide. It is able to catch off the side there. That was a great parry, but unfortunately the attack wasn't done yet and still got hit anyway. That big down air coming from Rob. It's honestly, he's put in so much work in the last couple of matches. Going for those offstage spikes has really been key. Poking him in the face with that sword at this point. Trying to, don't want to get caught there. He goes deep with that back air, taking that stock. Dias does not want this to end. He wants to end this right here, right now. It's been a very exciting matchup between the two players. Definitely a different player entirely for Gare Bear since just this week in the same matchup. Much more confident, he's much more aggressive, and he's doing really well against Dias, a player who has been stifling for the entire tournament. There we see the second stock now being deleted. Rob 2% from a single counter. My goodness, that is a lot. Dias now up 3 stocks to 1 on this last match of our grand finals. Got a bit of an uphill climb here for Garrett, but it's been an uphill climb since the beginning. He's been climbing no problem, so can't count him out yet. But once again, third game in a row, we see Garrett in that last tournament stock, and it doesn't matter. The forward air takes it off the side. Unfortunately, that is going to be the end of Gare Bear's tournament run, and Dias does take that win in Game 7 of the Grand Finals. Congratulations to both players. Both of them doing a great job making it this far in the tournament. Very exciting match to watch.
How's it going, everybody? We got a little show match going here. Looks like we need to fix the names a little bit, but we've got new analytics. They are playing our KC game on team. Warm up as we're trying to getting ready for the grand finals. Honeywell Blue versus analytics. All right, so got Captain Obvious with the ball rolling around the side. Coming across the middle, we got who? We got Bruticus who clipped on that one. He almost had it. Going back around. Team, we've got the KC game on. Meaty Mitts with a great defense. Kicking it out wide. Back into the middle. Oh, and Meaty Mitts scores for the other team. Somebody tell him you're supposed to put the ball in the other goal. Wow. This is why it's a show match, everybody. Appreciate everybody coming in. I am Nick the Nerd. We're kind of going through the motions. We got Twess out here playing. He's normally the one who's casting the games, but we thought it would be fun to get him active. Again, we're just kind of doing some matches. While we're waiting for the grand finals to start at approximately 5 p.m. All right. Meaty Mitts blows up. Got Captain Obvious kicking it out down the sideline. He gets exploded. Demolition. Goes inside again. Bounces way over there. Captain Obvious with a swing and a miss. All right. So we got Meaty Mitts gonna clear. Pony. Oh, to the center. Oh, perfect setup by Bruticus. No good. Kicking it back to Baloney Pony. Looking, playing defense, staying back just a little bit. Twist steals the ball. He's got a good shot. Oh, hey, look at that. Woo! Westicles with the score, baby. Westicles, we got this. Oh, look at that. What a stealing score for Twisticles. Great job. All right, run up the side. We got Captain Obvious. All right, jumping back in here. Bruticus with push. Taking it to the side, playing a little side ball. Bruticus pushing that up and around to the middle. Oh, that was a perfect setup for the red with a great defensive. Ooh, great job. Oh. Demo on the side. Oh, another demo. We are a demo in KC game on team. Coming across.
I seen that on Hubby.
Got extra sponsors. New analytics. So, I can't tell, but they are actually alpha. Kind of off the side there.
hey.
Blue Alpha takes 1-0.
What? Alpha 1-0.
Our lines are tied together. Our microphones want to hold hands. Microphones just want to hold hands. That's all.
All right, we ready for game 2?
No.
Okay, we're not ready for game 2.
Yeah, because only 2 people are already up. Gotta get all 6 people to ready up.
Yes. Hey, Jason, make sure you hit that spectating button over there, buddy. Hey, spectate. On the mouse. To your right.
You got
Hey,
to.
Jason.
There's a clicky thing called a
Jason,
mouse. You got to click
that
the ready.
spectating button.
You got to
right
click
there.
the ready.
Right there.
So close. Up there it is.
Okay, make sure you hit spectate.
Then hit H.
And then hit H.
Or hide the
This
heads-up
is
display.
what happens when production people play the game. All right, we're going off. Captain Obvious kicking it to the side.
So a little bit oblivious with that side flip.
Dribble. Oh, that was a nice.
Anytime he misses the shot, it's not Captain Obvious. It's Lieutenant Oblivious.
Around the side. Oh, where are we going here? West is gonna kick it the wrong way.
Hey, Mitch, that's the ball. Hey, that's improvement for him. I don't think he did that more than once last game.
Or that's grassy.
Was it grass? Exactly.
All right, popping it down the center. Let's see, Red. Go get it. Oh, big whip. Captain Obvious clear. Almost.
Got the ball in, but doesn't find anybody. Nope, no one's around. He's going to take the shot himself. It's double
Wow.
his sponsors. Yeah, double up on the sponsors.
Okay, Dr. Baloney got him down the middle. Let's get it. And goal. Kicked out by play.
Good name, Baloney Pony. And then,
Goal.
I'm pretty sure, again, I think that's just Bruticus because it's double T. If it was one T, it'd be Bruticus, but I think with the double T, you got to call it Bruticus. Oh, with an R.
All right, first hit going the way of KC Game On.
Captain Obvious is going to take it himself. Finally gets it. West, that's safe. Playing about no boost. This is a long clear here. Captain Obvious. Gonna let that walk to the side there, trying to find Baloney Pony. Baloney Pony cannot find it off the wall though. Oh, Obvious.
Relay.
1v1 stuff here. He's got one man to beat. Can he do it? Oh. Shot it right at the goalkeeper.
How Medium Mitts backed up into the goal.
I mean, it's impressive. He shot it right at the goalkeeper. Mediumits had all the time in the world and chose to do
just
nothing.
sitting in
It was a
there.
very zen thing of it. It was a very
Mediumits.
zen moment. He said, yes, I've accepted my fate, and just lets the ball roll in. Am I roasting the producer? Absolutely. You know, do I care though? Hey, he's the one playing. He put himself in this position.
All right, West kicks it down in the front 20. Coming around to the middle. Red with the save. Nope, he's out of here.
Oh, so close. Off the post there.
Got no boost. Did it collect more boost? Funny. Play while you're asking.
Yeah, the comms certainly aren't the most concise here, but they are unique, if nothing else. Good clear here for Bruticus. Bruticus is going to take a shot opportunity. It's going to be wide that time. Can he follow it up? No! Great demo and a clear there. Obvious, though. He's going to get the backboard
That's a
read.
sweet
It drops
shot right
in.
there. That was a sweet
And it's
shot.
3-0.
Nice.
Just a nice little looper. Just able to tip over the goalkeeper there. And puts it home. Two 18 still at the play here in game number 2. This is the best 5, best 3. Currently the best of quote-unquote Honeywell Blue here is the new analytics in the best of them.
Help over here. Oh. Pony overran that one just slightly.
Well, you know, that's what ponies do, right? They just kind of overrun their assignments. And that's how you get the United States Postal Service.
Get it back. Play into the middle. Down in the corner.
Just missed up.
Oh, wow.
And he gets punished for it.
That was good. That was a nice little unattended assist.
Yeah, Meanie Mitch goes flying in the middle next week there, trying to chase after that ball. Counting 0-4. That is a walk in baseball. And new analytics alpha certainly walking home this victory currently with a minute and a half still to
Right
play.
down the middle. And no, I was going to say, somebody get that ball, please.
Yeah, that's a great pass there to themselves. Spartacus doing it all by themselves here. Sorry, red-headed female.
What we try to teach first and second graders in soccer. Don't kick the ball in front of the net.
That's what you call a poacher's goal. You know, you're able to poach that goal there. It's a good one. You know, it's like actually, I didn't have poached eggs. I had over easy eggs, and that's an over easy shot for Dr. Pony Pony.
Dang. You guys are on fire. All right, I'm gonna go fix the name real quick so people don't think Honeywell Blue is getting killed. I'll be right back.
Oh man, the fort here as we see new analytics alpha. They're I would say they're coasting, but because obviously they allowed a goal in, a terrible error by them, honestly, at this point in the contest here. But no doubt they have a very organized back line here as Bruticus. Okay. Well, I mean, again, I think if you look at the Latin phrasing with the double T there, it really is Bruticus, so he's going to have to change his name at some point if he wants it to be, you know, pronounced with that long sound. By the way, 45 seconds still to play here before Honeywell Blue, quote-unquote, is actually the KC Game On team. I mean, I read what the title tells me to read, so we'll see if that title changes in the final 30 seconds here as they try to muster a comeback. 4 goals down, 30 seconds. KC GameCon is so close, but we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it here. And another double tap off the backboard there. Captain Obvious. That is another one for him. And that makes it 6-1 here. A 5-goal lead here off the post there. Good read there from Captain Obvious. Don't call that an obvious read, but I don't think that's their name. I don't think their name is Reed, so it's not an obvious. Ooh, what a shot there from Meanie Mitch off the kickoff, though. 14 seconds. That means that they just need 1 goal every 4 seconds to tie up the game here, folks. 1 goal every 4 seconds. It is possible if they keep on doing stuff like that. Every 4 seconds, exactly. 10 more seconds here. Only 4 goals to go. Good block that time by Meanie Mitch. As it pops up in the air here, the ball flies out on time, and it is going to be New Alpha taking that 2-0 series win. Well, that is going to be it for the KC Game On team there. Meanwhile, we get our chance to take a quick breather before the grand final for Rocket League, which will be between teams of Honeywell and Populous. Is that right? Honeywell and New Analytics will take on the grand finals. That'll come up next. No doubt, I think Honeywell will probably put up a more stiffer competition than KC Game On. We'll find out. And this is the grand final. This is for a ship.
Yeah, this ain't no best of 5. It's a full-blown best of 7. New Analytics coming from the losers bracket, gonna have to win 2 of these to take home that cup. Honeywell Blue holding out in the lead right now, all the way through undefeated regular season and playoffs. Honeywell the favorites, that number 1 seed, New Analytics the number 3 seed. They're gonna try to bring it up.
Yeah, but they do have Captain Obvious, who has been dynamite today, really on their stuff so far, and we'll see if that is what the captain will do for him today. Dr. Baloney Pony, though, unable to hit that aerial there, looking for an opportunity here. Here goes Nicholas, who gets blocked there, and still a dangerous ball, but finally cleared out by Captain Obvious. New Analytics a little bit on the back foot starting off here the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, a little bit slow. It's been a trend in all of these series throughout. Is that the first minute or so of every game one seems a little slow. Phoenix gonna make me eat my words immediately. First point on the board within 40 seconds. And yeah, it's been a little slow. It seems like in the beginning, everybody trying to get their footing. I don't know if that's going to be the same here in the grand finals.
And what I loved here is because I saw that little feint right there from Phoenix. They made it able to draw the defense out there and put him out of position, and that gave him an opportunity to score that first goal there for Honeywell Blue. Great advanced tactics here from Honeywell coming out in game number 1.
There's been some awesome team play all season long. There's been some incredible individual skilled players. New Analytics, I think, has been one of the most improved team play teams. They've really gotten together and started playing well. Honeywell has come out kind of the whole time as they've been in a couple corporate cup leagues now, a couple seasons, excuse me. They've been pretty team-oriented for sure, but New Analytics has really stepped it up, and I think we're going to see a lot of those feints, a lot of those good communication and pass plays all matched.
And I think team play, improving throughout the season has been a trend for all the different games
Absolutely.
that we've seen. Like even with Halo and the Kansas City Corporate Esports, another shot from Phoenix saved away from Captain Obvious, but the rebound from Nicholas.
Oh my goodness, Nicholas all over it. Honeywell keeping the aggression up, opening up 2-0 in under a minute and a half. Great save from Captain Obvious. He's not able to get wrapped around in time. He tries to save it, and Nicholas able to keep the pressure up, drop that one in for a 2-point lead.
Really great there, and a great team goal again. Like I said, all throughout these seasons, you see every single team across the spectrum of games played. Halo, Rocket League, Ash, even Mario Kart for sure. Like you've seen the communications improve with their teammates, with their co-workers. It's great. You've seen that communication improve there, and even the teams that were losing. Like we had one team, Orvis, that went 0-8 in Halo there, but every single week that we saw them get better. We saw them get closer to getting a win. But Amperia got close and lands that one. It's a 3-0 lead here for Honeywell Blue.
What a great corner kick from Phoenix. Plays it off the wall, sets it up, knows Armafera is in the background. Defense not able to get rotated over in time. Baloney Pony a little bit behind. Honeywell, the favored team, coming out swinging 3-0. New Analytics really going to have to steel themselves here and figure something out for the last 3 minutes of this game.
It's like Mean Girls says, you're hot until you're not. I don't know if that's actually what said in Mean Girls. Don't quote me on that.
I'm not going to back you up on that one.
Oh, you're not going to say when the last time it was that you watched Mean Girls?
I don't think I have. So I've seen
It's a
memes.
classic.
I know memes from the Mean Girls, but no finish, no follow through on my end to be able to watch it.
It's got Lindsay Lohan.
Do I need to put it on the list this weekend? I can.
You do,
I'll shout you out
absolutely.
on Twitter, JT.
Yeah,
I'll let you know when I watched it.
Yeah, just have a little cozy night with with your pets or your significant other, something like that.
Just for some Mean Girls. All
Yeah,
right.
watch
all
some
right.
Mean Girls,
We'll
absolutely.
put it on the list.
Yeah, you paint your nails, have some fun with it.
I could do that. I can work that in. I'll put it on stream, JT. I'll let you know.
Absolutely, looking forward to it.
A little bit of a stall here in the game as we get back into the midfield. Me and JT, I actually love casting with JT. We get distracted middle of the game, and it's probably one of the most entertaining parts of the stream, other than just trying to listen to me radio broadcast this Rocket League match. So I do love casting with you. It's a blast. Nobody able to really get anything working here in the last minute or so. Lots of good disruption plays in the midfield. Captain Obvious with a shot at the top of the corner off the top post. Does anybody give me their follow? Nobody. We saw Bruticus try to chase that one, but wasn't able to. And kicked back out after off the top post, 80% goal line, it seemed like. And the ball finally finds its way out of there, back onto New Analytics side of the field. Phoenix trying to get that one wrapped around, taken by Baloney Pony, set it up as a little bit of a low momentum flick, not able to get over the top of Phoenix, and it will get stopped in its tracks.
Yeah, Phoenix certainly able to race out of there like it's the four corners and it's Arizona. Meanwhile, here comes a race for the ball. They're able to be won there by Bruticus. Again, there's two T's there. I don't think it's Bruticus over two T's. That's just how Latin works.
I've been told by players it's Bruticus. I've been explained that it is Bruticus, so I'm taking their pronunciation. And I'm not good at grammar, JT. We've discussed this on stream before, actually. I'm not good at that, so I'm going to leave it to them tell me how to say it.
Well, I mean, I'm no Latin major either, so the point being is that Bruticus needs to come up with some goals for his team there because they are currently lacking in that department. With a minute still to play here, another shot comes in, and Miklas picks it off the ball off the hood of his opponent there and slams in the back of the net.
Great pass from Phoenix. Get some power on that one off the backfield. Even with the cross out from the defense, it wasn't enough speed to get it out of control of Miklas. He was able to drop that one into the left side of the net. Honeywell running away with game one. That's a tough mountain to climb with 60 seconds left, 4 points down against the number one seeded team. New Analytics, I've seen them play better than they are right now. They need to get themselves figured out. They need to get their mental game together, get their team communication. I've seen New Analytics bring better gameplay than they are right now, and they're going to have to step it up for this grand finals match. Honeywell Blue is just playing lights out right now.
Sure, and let's be honest, this is game number one here. You know,
for
this
sure.
This is just a feeling out process. Game number two is really where you start to see, those counter tactics get put into place here. I mean, you kind of feel, hey, that's a great save there from Bruticus, and the follow-up not there from his teammate of Nicholas. Nicholas, I don't know if you knew this, their full name is actually Nicholas Folicles. Folicles? Yes.
All right, we'll have to write that one down. We'll get that driver ID checked on the way out.
Yeah,
the door
Nicholas
today.
Folicles, yeah.
Armafair trying to keep this one out of the way. Wouldn't matter too much. Down to the last 10 seconds here. Honeywell Blue going to be able to clean this one up. Game one with that one match lead in the grand finals, and they're going to come out to a one-game lead now. 1-0 for the match. Best of 7 series. They're going to have to do that 3 more times to walk away with that trophy. Baloney Pony with 0 on the board gets one. And I've talked about this in previous matches.
Momentum.
That leads to some serious momentum. You know you can do it. In the last 0 seconds on the board, you've got no more time. Take that momentum into game 2 and run with it.
Exactly. You take that 0-second goal and you take that energy and you put it into your next game there. Because listen, New Analytics, they were shut out for 5 minutes of this match here, but that
Actually,
last
5
second,
minutes,
yeah,
yeah.
but that last second, that 0-second goal there, they do not get shut out there. It is going to be a 5-1 win, 5-1 win for Honeywell Blue, but that's okay because it's game number 2. Game number 2, the energy is always different.
It does change a lot. And 5-1 feels a lot better than 5-0. Whether you go
Absolutely.
look back in the records in the past or even just right now, like you feel like, okay, this is possible. We didn't get shut out. Shutouts hurt your mental state.
Right.
And so you just got to keep rolling with it. And we said it, both said it at the same time, momentum.
Yeah.
It feels good to get that. You know you can score against them, so just do it again, rack them up, and restart.
Now, here's something that I tend to find with when you have kind of a blowout game number 1. What ends up happening in game number 2 is it's usually a low-scoring affair. So,
I agree.
Hold me to this here, but I think
I
that
agree.
game number 2, we're going to see maybe 3 goals maximum scored between these two teams, which they are now finally in the game here. We're going to hand it down to, I believe it is Beckwith Park. So Beckwith Park will be the site of game number 2.
Very nice.
As all the kiddies are in the pool there.
I just want to shout out to the stream. I like how JT scoped this on the small monitor 35 feet away to know exactly what park we're going to because we haven't changed. We have a screen in front of us that we get to cast from, but he's over here scoping out the match from all the way downtown. I like to see it, JT. Keep your head on a swivel. Over.
We are into the match now. Actually, by Google Fiber Sports, powered by KCCEC Game On. It is still 0-0, 15 seconds in here. Honeywell Blue on the defensive early with Armafair. Breaking up the scarab.
Yeah, let's go. I love seeing that. He did that earlier in this season also. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing. It might
It's
be
a cheese thing.
It might be a BM thing.
No, it's cheese.
Frenetic, though, immediately going to open up 1-0. I was on your side. I would like to see. I agree with you. Game 2, I feel like you're going to see a low-scoring game. 31 seconds in, Frenetic with a great shot off the wall. 1-0 already. If it's going to end up being low-scoring or not.
Well, and to Frenetic's credit, I think this is the first time we've said their name here on stream. They were really quiet in game number 1 there, and here they are at game number 2, popping off with fireworks early on.
I don't know if Frenetic was in game 1. They've got 4 players. Honeywell B does have 4 players here on site, so they are
That
able
would
to get some
explain why
rotation.
they were so quiet.
So yeah, it's tough to score a goal when you're sat on the bench for game 1.
Yeah,
but
like if you're not in the game, you can't score a goal. And you know who has been in the game? Phoenix. They are on their game today.
Yep, and a great pass from Frenetic after, I believe, sitting out game 1. I hope we're not incorrect about that, JT, but yeah, Frenetic with a great pass off that corner wall directly to Phoenix, an easy goal and not easy to stop. Defense to no discredit of their own for New Analytics there. A tough one to try to defend as Honeywell leads by 2.
Ooh, that was a bad
Bruticus.
Frenetic.
Opportunity. Oh, Pony kicks it off to the side. It'll be wide right. Nobody was in the goal there. It was a fast one coming down the field and not able to keep control of it.
Yeah, I really just think that Pony Poloni just needs to stay golden, Pony Boy, because, so close to getting that shot on there. Ultimately not happening as Bruticus taking it into the corner here, has some support there, looking for the shot, denied by Captain Obvious. Now Phoenix to the counterattack opportunity here, going to take it up the wall here, has support in the middle, looking for Armor Farah, dropping it down for him there, but not going to happen as Bruticus turns defense into offense, and what a
Wow! Bruticus from all the way downfield. I love this setup by Honeywell Blue, dropping it off the ceiling right in front of the net, but Bruticus going to get the first in-game play time score for New Analytics, as we saw the last one come in at 0 seconds, but bring it back within one.
Three goals at 3-3-3.
Yeah.
On the clock. I love to see it.
It sounds like these teams didn't want to have a low-scoring game, and they wanted to make sure we didn't know what we were talking about, because 3 goals in already with more than halftime left.
Listen, did I intentionally caster curse us here?
Maybe.
Who's to say?
Okay.
Who's to say? I'm to say, but who's to say? No one will know.
All right, New Analytics though already looking better in this game than they were in Game 1. I think you might have talked about we might have messed up New Analytics by giving them the show match against KC Game On, and gave them a little bit of false sense of security, because now they have to come play the best team we've seen. Kinetic, what a play! Give me a zoomed-in replay on this one. That one was beautiful. We were too far away to get a good view on this. Way off the ceiling. Fernet going up with it. Look at that finesse, just to catch it and slow it down enough and keep it in the top left corner. Nobody able to defend that. Honeywell up by 2, 3 minutes remain.
Yeah, able to redirect that healing shot there. Great goal from Frenetic there, and so a little bit anti their name. Frenetic is out of control and chaotic, but that was very controlled.
Beautiful control, yeah.
And just able to just place that shot there. I mean, there's an open net at that point, because there's no way anybody was going to defend that. And now it is a full lead once again with 2 minutes and 40 seconds still to play here in game number 2. Phoenix going to take it into the corner here. He is kind of swarmed by defenders. Takes a shot himself. Not going to happen, though, for him as it goes by the wayside. And Captain Obvious tries to spring the counterattack, but that midfield control of Honeywell Blue stops it before it gets started.
I kind of am getting a little nervous for New Analytics. We saw right there, and you were saying he was getting swarmed by defenders. All 3 of them were very aggressively trying to do that. It doesn't matter, though.
Why get concerned? Why get concerned?
They brought it back within 1 again. I thought they were doing a little bit of miscommunication, a little bit of overcommitment, but nothing of the sort here. Baloney Pony off the sidewalls with the help of Bruticus.
I mean, there was a double commit by
It was a double commit. What, maybe it was planned. That might have been well communicated. So we'll see if it continues to work out in their favor.
Double commit.
It does worry me though, as we've seen a couple of those now, and maybe it not work out in their favor. Let's see if they can figure out their team communication here.
Well,
great stop from Baloney Pony.
And the double commit is fine as long as you don't have an opponent that is able to capitalize it on here. So that one, again, another double commit right there as they both go for that ball. And it is going to be kind of up to Honeywell Blue now. The ball's kind of in the court when they see those double commits. If they're able to capitalize on it. What a shot from Frenetic. The control here. Able to bring it in, and I think they brought it for Frenetic as a ringer.
Yeah, the finesse coming out of him. Gets it over one defender, sneaks it underneath Bruticus there, chases it in with his car the whole way. Beautiful play, beautiful shot. Gives them the 2-point lead once again. In 1:49 remaining. This is absolutely doable for New Analytics, but they got to start putting something together right now.
Yeah, it is a little bit worrisome if you are a New Analytics fan there. You got to think that they have to get a little bit more selective on their shots there and a little bit more of that slow play there. Find some control your opportunities here and wait for those opportunities where your opponent is going to make a mistake.
Frenetic, once again, looking for that control. Tries to pass it to Phoenix for some good defense there in the midfield to disrupt that offensive attack. Bruticus going to take this one into the corner. Off the top wall. Not a good play there. A little bit of a miss. Not able to get that kick towards the middle. Look at the patience from Frenetic trying to outplay the defense.
Whoa.
Great shot from Captain Obvious. Not able to drop that one in. Baloney Pony going to follow it up, and they will be able to clear it out to the corner.
And there's a good ball. I like what Baloney Pony's doing. Just trying to disrupt that back line of Honeywell Blue there with just being a noose, being a thorn there. However, here comes the spring counterattack for Armor Farah. Armor Farah bumps the defender out of the way there. Now it's 5-2, 48 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, game 2 getting out of hand for New Analytics once again. Honeywell commanding lead. I love Captain Obvious' play there. He tries to get in front and just do whatever he can, but that was a takeaway from all the way on the backside of the field, all the way down the field. An easy goal there for Uh-oh. Armafera.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
obviously when I said that they got bumped, it was a telekinetic bump there.
Right.
That moved Captain Obvious out of the way of the ball. You know,
Well, it's a
that's
land center, so he might have got up and just bumped his controller. We'll never know. He's behind the TV. We can't see him, JT. Anything can be going on back there.
It's like, being a pinball wizard. You just kind of you got to shake the table sometimes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Nobody discredits the pinball bumps, right? Totally legit.
Yeah, no reason to get tilted about it. Yeah.
Frenetic trying to bring this one back to the center again, off the wall, looking for some follow-up. Nobody going to be there. Defense going to clear that out. And as we get down to the last 10 seconds here, a 3-point deficit for New Analytics is a tough one to recover from. I think Honeywell will be securing game 2. A 2-0 match lead.
Nope.
Make it confirmed. 4 points with 2 seconds left. Literally impossible to come back from. I love seeing over here. I know you can't see it, JT, from your angle, but Honeywell is having a great time over here behind this TV. I don't know if you can see New Analytics on your side, but Honeywell absolutely having a blast over here. I love to see it.
And yeah, you love to see that camaraderie there. I mean, honestly, they came here, get a trophy back, and they are taking a 2-game lead here in the first best of 7. Again, this is the grand finals, so if New Analytics does manage to come back, even possibly even reverse sweep here, then we would have a second best of 7, and basically the bracket would be reset at that point because they've both taken an L in the playoffs.
And it's starting to get a little bit scary for New Analytics. You're down by 1 match, down by 1 game. It's the opener. Yeah, that happens. Down by 2.
They have time.
It starts to get a little weird. It's a best of 7. They do have time. They got time to bring it back. I agree.
Yeah, so this is game number 3 here, which I always kind of consider more like the crux of the match, especially in a game in a best of 5. This is a best of 7, though. Yeah. So this, I think, is if New Analytics is going to show that they are going to be competitive in this match, they have to show positive progression in game number 3. And I think that whether
I think they did in
even
game
if it's
2.
just a close loss,
sure.
It still has to be more than 2 goals. I want to see it's going to be like a 4-4 game or a 5-4, 4-3 type thing. They got to probably score like 4 goals. Even have a chance at winning is my thought here.
I would agree with you entirely. And we've seen the first 2 games have been not complete shutouts for Honeywell, but definitely in Honeywell's favor for sure. We'll see if New Analytics is able to find their feet. I think game 2 you talked about, they need to bring something together for game 3, start finding their feet. I think they were a little better in game 2. It seemed more even and more matched. There was more team play going for New Analytics. It wasn't just kind of a 6-0 stomp. Let's see if they can continue that trend for game 3. My one downside is I think the momentum was in Honeywell Blue's favor at the end of game 2, where we kind of felt like the momentum was going to be going towards New Analytics at the end of game 1.
Yeah, and we will see as the first 30 seconds have elapsed without much action.
Slowest game we've seen so far. Nobody able to drop anything in. Armafera going to try to end it off the back of Phoenix. What a play! Was it Phoenix and Frenetic got credit for it? I thought Phoenix was the one to tap this in. A beautiful pass from Armafera, and Frenetic returned it himself.
Oh, the dirty.
What a beautiful 1-2 punch. Frenetic with the pass to Armafera. Armafera to the pass off the back of Frenetic again. How do you stop that?
Man, call a meter maid because that was absolutely filthy.
Oh,
You're going to need to get fined for parking in their heads and
forever.
Free there.
Free parking forever in their minds. If you're going to be replaying that one for the next month. Background, it was just absolutely beautiful and can't draw it up any better than that. They're going to try to drop another one in here, passing it over there to Mikolas. Get another couple of members switched out there. Great save from Bruticus and a clear from Dr. Baloney Pony. Mikolas going to try to drop in the top right corner of the net, not able to. Bruticus finally able to get it cleared across the midfield line right before getting demoed to stop that offense in its tracks.
Armafera there with a great demo in that Scarab. So I think that is going to be what they do. They will just rotate out all 4 of those members. 2 games and rotate, 2 games and rotate. So it's a good strategy.
I like it. Yeah, it keeps players fresh too, and it keeps the opposition on their toes a little bit more. It's not always going to be the same plays and the same attack opportunities coming after you. If you're able to have that kind of depth of your player chart, then why not swap them out?
Yeah, when you have 4 strong players there, it's definitely a stratagem that I've seen work and implemented quite well across many leagues here, and I think that's exactly what they're planning on doing here. As we have 3 minutes still to play, they are keeping it close here. I did think that they were going to take 4 goals to get close here, but again, even if it's a 1-0 game so far, is great news for New Analytics fans out there. As another shot comes in, and I say that another cast occurs. We say it's a slow game, they score a banger. We say, hey, they're keeping
They're
it close,
holding
and
into
then Nicholas says, no. I want a 2-0 lead here. The most dangerous lead in esports going to Honeywell Blue.
That was a quick goal. It was a good pass out of the corner and a quick slam into the net. But I will say that time, New Analytics slightly out of position. Nobody really rotated back in time. We saw the defender trying to cross across the net to stop it, but it was a tough one to save. New Analytics have to get their communication and rotations really polished off for the rest of this game and for Game 4.
Yeah, I mean, clearly, I think that Honeywell Blue thinks that they are not the team of Honeywell, but really the team of Disney, because they're really just trying to fast pass plus this championship.
You know, I love hearing your intros to those, and I just always want to know where you're going, and I just sit back and wait, and I'm like, I know he's going somewhere, and I just got to wait for it, and it's beautiful. Got to keep sitting there and listening, so. Nobody able to get anything going. There are a couple good aggressive plays here from New Analytics as they're trying to make something happen, but just the great defense and the great disruption from Honeywell Blue really stopping them. Not able to let them get anything going. Pony trying to get this one over. Nicholas keeping it on New Analytics side. Going to be able to rotate back. Frenetic, a little bit of an awkward back pass. Maybe an opportunity for New Analytics. Captain Obvious trying to get it up over the top, but not able to. Just trying to find something to get working here for the noob.
Yeah, New Analytics, great shot there. Time by Armor Fair, cleared out in the center. Frenetic was looking for a free shot on goal, but it was quickly snuffed out by New Analytics here. Minute and 30 still to play here, 90 seconds on the clock. And New Analytics find a goal that puts them within one here, as that is going to need all the effort here. Certainly, this has been a strong push here. Bruticus, this one here, and that's double commit by Honeywell Blue. And New Analytics capitalizing here. It doesn't look like it's Nicholas will put it into the corner of New Analytics. And again, playing that corner ball, it takes so much time off the clock.
It really does. Yeah, I like what they're doing. They're just keeping possession of it, keeping control of it. Even if New Analytics thinks they're going to take a shot, if you can just keep them in the corner and away from your net, it doesn't matter how long or how many chances they get. Just let that clock run down. You got a 2-goal buffer. Let them have it. So 50 seconds left here. Honeywell Blue still looking like they're in the commanding position to take Game 3. New Analytics going to have to get this one going. Baloney Pony trying to get across the midfield over the top of one defender. 2 already rotated back for Honeywell Blue. Dharma Ferry able to just clear this one out. Takes the demolition off of Captain Obvious as well. Maybe an open door to put another one on the board. Bruticus able to get stopped without too much damage.
Yeah, but with all these very, like, I would say, you know, that double kick right there. Listen, New Analytics giving up a 3rd goal here. I'm not a bean cruncher myself here, but if I was an analytics team there, I would look at the analytics and say, that's not good.
Not good.
That's not good
it
analytics
doesn't feel good. And I think you were actually about to comment on what caused that goal, unfortunately. And you just mentioned it, the double commit. It's not something I feel like I've seen the noobs do very often. They've been really good all season of having a good, solid, consistent gameplay, good rotations, taking opportunities when they're given, not overcommitting too much. And this time, maybe it's just the stress of the grand finals.
Yeah.
You're on the stage. You're playing the #1 seeded team. You got to be a little bit more aggressive. And I think it may be to their downfall. They just had a couple of missed opportunities and really given up a couple goals to Honeywell. But Honeywell going to officially take Game 3.
Yeah, certainly. When it comes to being aggressive, the bees at Honeywell Blue are certainly yellow jacketing to
the honeybees blew away the competition.
You got like a blue jacket, and you got like honey, and like blue jackets are a type of wasp, and they don't technically create honey there, but they are still a pollinator. They are an important pollinator.
Right.
Wasp hornets, they are pollinators, even though sometimes they like to sit right underneath your back door, and then they sting anytime you go out into your backyard there, and you have to get the raid out, and you say, "I'm sorry, I didn't really want to have to do this, but I'm going to spritz you anyways."
Do you want to know my favorite part about this rant of yours here?
What?
We've got 3 or 4 audience members that turn around to watch just to see where you're where you're leading this off to go, and I can just see all their faces turn, and it's like a great view right here.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that don't be a hornet that makes a nest underneath my back door, because I'm going to have to spray you with raid. And that's what Honeywell's going to have to be. Is that hornet that's pestering?
Yeah.
Honeywell is going to have to be New Analytics. They're going to have to be that hornet that just pesters and pesters. And get, in their face, not allow them to be comfortable on the ball there. So if I was them, I would say, not boost another ball, but like just say, hey, you got the ball, blow you up, demo.
Work on those demos. Get annoyed.
I would like
Get
to
in
see,
their head with demos.
yeah, I would like to see some more demos. Honeywell has such good ball and car control that I feel like you got to do something. You're talking about getting in their head. Bring out the can of Raid. Start demoing their cars and give them a little opportunity. You got to try something out here.
Yeah, you
and,
can't play the game if you're not on the field, right?
Right. So it'll be a little bit interesting here. Honeywell Blue commanding game 1, 2, and 3. They're trying to take it with a clean sweep against the number 3 seeded team of the entire season. We saw Honeywell Blue actually struggle against the Moonshot Data Demons in the winners finals last week. And no struggles to be found here for Honeywell Blue. Absolutely playing lights out. New Analytics gotta just pull something out right now. I both love underdog stories and I both love reverse sweeps. So New Analytics is actually in position to be the greatest potential Rocket League match of all time right here. And I would love to see it. Can't do that without going down 0-3. Reverse sweep's my favorite thing to see, especially in a best of 7.
Yeah,
I'm rooting for him.
It's the Giga Brain play, as I always like to say. When it comes to reverse sweep there, the opposite of the broom is the murb. And I like to think of that is the name of the Eldritch being of reverse sweeps there. So you got to summon the murb. But allowing Nicholas to have a free shot on goal like that is not how you do it. No, that's not how you do it. That being said, shout out to Moonshot the Demons for having an absolute fantastic team name. That's a great team name.
Yeah.
Defeated by New Analytics. So if you're able to defeat a team with a name like the Data Team,
defeated by Honeywell.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I thought it was New Analytics. You said, all right.
No, yeah, Data Demons had a great game against Honeywell. The only time we've seen Honeywell Blue drop more than one game in a match, and Data Demons went up 2-0 on them last week, and Honeywell was able to bring out the reverse sweep. It was a substantial match by Moonshot, and they were playing great. But, yeah, the only team that we've been able to see take more than one game in a match against Honeywell was Moonshot last week. And New Analytics, I thought, had a great opportunity to do it. New Analytics has been playing really, really well all season. And unless they do it here, it's going to be the end of the tournament for them. And I was really expecting more out of New Analytics. It's kind of a little rough to see them. And you might have talked and mentioned it. Yeah. Grand stage.
Absolutely.
Big
It is
stage.
the marquee
It's
match
stressful.
of the day.
It's stressful.
It is the grand final, the last match of the day here. Whoever wins this gets to lift a trophy and get their company's name engraved on it there. And it's a real source of pride here for Honeywell. And they are showing it today why they are so proud to have won this trophy 2 years running.
Yeah, the third time defending champions here for Honeywell.
It's like they're summoning their inner Joey Chestnut right now. As a beautiful shot from Dr. Baloney Pony. And he says, I'm going to take my Pony Express and trot it all the way into the goal.
Is this the first time that we've seen New Analytics tied, other than, just starting the match at 0-0? I think Honeywell has opened up the match and held on to the lead the entire time, and maybe this is the energy that New Analytics needs. That was a banger from Dr. Pony.
I don't have the memory to disagree with you, so I'm going to say yes.
I think that Honeywell has been in a commanding lead pretty much the whole match, and right now, half of the game left, the last potential game, you're on death's door here in the tournament. You got to pull something out. Baloney Pony trying to ignite a fire under his teammates to get this one started. And have to continue to follow that up. Bruticus going to keep it on this side of the field. Baloney Pony with the reverse knock-in. Phoenix gets it over the top. Pony follows it, and they have officially taken the lead. New Analytics up by 1, 2:21 remain off of an awkward defense from Phoenix.
It's a slow roller here, but Dr. Baloney Pony says he's going to take his horse on that Old Town Road and just kind of ride it into the back of the goal.
I've been waiting for that one all day, actually, JT. I expected that out of you, and I'm glad to bring it home. So, great play from Dr. Baloney Pony. 2 goals on the board for himself. A little bit of an awkward save there from Phoenix. It was trying to return the favor. He wanted a payback for his team on that missed defense. Able to try to take that one all the way down the field by himself. Not able to. New Analytics able to stop the aggression. Get it cleared about across the field again. Pony wants a hat trick. Not able to get it done there. Mikola's going to clear it out.
And Mick with a great touch there, and he's going to put it in the back net. High ball game, 154 on the. Again, it's just a one-man show right here with Nicholas here, just able to just get that deft touch off the wall here and tuck it into that near post.
Yeah, gets it under the defender. Nobody able to get rotated back in time. They were all trying to be aggressive. You're up. You got to win this game. You don't have the graces to be defensive here. You have to be aggressive. So no fault, I don't think, on New Analytics.
I don't know if anybody on that team is in grace. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just gonna be a tough one. I can't do it. I can't keep up.
You set me up, man.
That's so funny. All right.
The Grace Hopper, from Avatar, played by Sigourney Weaver.
They would never have known that character's name in a million years. Wouldn't know.
What? You've never seen? Have you never?
I've seen it,
Have you
but
not analyzed James Cameron's Avatar? You know the
I'll have to
director's
rewatch
cut?
it 10 times before Avatar 2 comes out.
Hey,
so
listen,
I know what's going on.
I have. It's great.
All right.
Yeah, you get that. You see it in 3D, and then you get like the Blu-ray, the extended director's cut at home to see the actual director's analysis of the scenes.
What you're telling me is movie recommendations from JT officially today. Mean Girls, Avatar.
Correct.
That's on the list. Okay,
Yes.
all right, put it on the list.
That is yes, that's correct.
All right. 60
Back to
seconds
back.
left here. Back to back in a row, yeah. 60 seconds left here. Tied up 2-2. New Analytics in the best position they've been in all these games. They're going to try to extend this lead and take this to a game 5. Honeywell wants to end this one right now with a clean 4-0 sweep. Trying to see what they can figure out. Frenetic and going up with Phoenix. One of the few double commits that we've seen from Honeywell. Opportunity for New Analytics to get something happen here. It might have been a little bit too slow. Good back pass, but it's too aggressive from Pony over the top of Captain Obvious and Bruticus. Chance for Frenetic to bring this one in, and he will. Frenetic with a beautiful pass. Credit to Phoenix at the end. Frenetic walked this one all the way down the field, flicks it over Bruticus, right to Phoenix. Phoenix keeps it in the corner, so no defense can happen. And in the last 30 seconds, Honeywell has regained the lead.
Rude.
Yeah, it takes credit away from him. And Frenetic really needs to score the points on the scoreboard. That's how they're going to know if they're going to bring him back for next season or not.
Yeah, Frenetic needed that.
Blows Pony off the ceiling, trying to do it by himself to bring it back to a tie game. Last 15 seconds. New Analytics tournament lives on the line.
That
Is this
horse
going to be
needed
the
a hat.
end? Honeywell Blue looking for the clean sweep. Grand finals, undefeated regular season, undefeated playoff bracket, and maybe the undefeated grand finals match. Last second, can anybody do anything with it? Frenetic keeps it up in the air. It's quiet. Nobody able to finish it out. Captain Obvious puts it up. Pony! Drop it!
Get a hat!
It's still up in the air!
It's a game, set, match, or will the horse get a hat? Captain Obvious trying to keep it alive
He
here.
keeps it.
Into the corner.
It's an obvious 0 seconds. No!
It's going to be Honeywell Blue. They add to the ship. And a sweep.
JT, I need it. Give me it. Give me the tagline. That's it for Honeywell Blue. Game, set, match for Honeywell, and they're taking it. And that's tournament for Honeywell as well. Congratulations to Honeywell.
For love.